I'm going to talk now about how else I'll strive to meet someone's more personal needs in order to help them have better quality access to learning. And I'm also going to talk about how my background in sport and on a sports coaching degree has been used and combined with knowledge that I've gained from working with these young children over the last 6 months to positively impact on a young person. If you look on the forward on the next page, you'll see photograph 7. There's a young man staring at a screen. This photograph will make sense in a minute as I talk. But what we found with this young person is he had real issues with attention. We found that he was, particularly in afternoons, he'd almost be drifting. In fact, at times he was literally drifting off asleep. And there was other times he'd also be jumping and just bouncing, just have sudden bursts of movement. Now we've spoken with his parents and asked them about his sleep, and they've confirmed that his sleep patterns at night were quite poor. He was struggling to sleep and struggled to sleep consistently anyway. Now, over the last 3 years, when I've been doing my sports coaching degree, I took quite a big interest in sleep and the impact that poor sleep or quality sleep can have on someone physically, cognitively and emotionally, particularly in terms of how poor sleep can accumulate over time and impact on a person. Now, I've brought some practice from that and some tactics from that in terms that I've suggested that we offer this person the opportunity to have a nap at lunchtime, which has been proven to help combat the effects of a poor night's sleep the previous night, to allow him to then concentrate better in the afternoon. Obviously, as just mentioned, that this person also has sudden bursts of energy where he'll just go off and randomly dance despite what teachers will tell him to do or not to do. So I spoke about this, and we spoke about this in terms of sensory processing, and it was actually a colleague of mine who theorised that he may have been just getting up and moving and dancing as a way to self-regulate, as a way to keep himself alert and energised. So from that, what we've done with this young man is we give him the opportunity to have a nap at lunchtime, and I give him 15, 20 minutes and then wake him up. And what we do then is we give him an activity that energises him and gets him active again, gets his brain active again. And in this young man's case, it's dancing to some music videos or singing along to some music videos on the computer, and that's what you see in that photograph now. Is he's singing along to Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Now that's an energising activity, and what we do then after we find that he's awake and he's ready and he's moving, we move on then to a more organising an activity that allows him to organise his mind, allows him to be ready for class, rather than say that aforementioned vestibular input that he gains, rather than having that movement need continuing into the afternoon. So what we do is we then give him a jigsaw puzzle, which he enjoys as well. He loves jigsaws, and that just brings him back to being ready to learn. And what we found, whilst we've not recorded it as such, we have casually observed that he seems to be much better and much more alert in the afternoons than what he was previously.